Everybody. I have been hanging out in the studio filling Daniel Smith pans. I was watching some YouTube, but then I thought, you know, I should turn on the camera and talk to my girls and whoever else wants to watch. So, you know, there comes a point where you just have to clean your palette pan. Let me get this music. It's a little bit loud. So, I was going through and cleaning up all my half pans and filling the ones that needed to be filled, and going through and seeing the ones that I bought from Artisticat that I don't have tubes. I was kind of surprised at all of them that I don't have tubes on. So I made a list in my little wallet. This goes everywhere with me. I went to Jerry's Artorama yesterday for the first time, and oh, you guys have to go. But I needed a list of these that, like, I bought from Artisticat that I want the tubes with. I like buying tubes. I like being able to fill my pans. I mean, it's nice to get several at a time for a better price just for this, but I don't know. When I run low, I like to fill them up. When they get kind of low and crusty, I don't like that. I like them looking like this. This manganese blue hue by Daniel Smith. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much of that I use. So I made a list of those that I've bought from Artisticat that I want to go in and purchase. And another one is the Brilliant Purple by Schmincke. And see, this is why it's good to keep track. I also bought a full pan of Cobalt Turquoise, and I can't find it. I don't know where it went. I thought I had it in one of my other smaller Jane Davenport tins, but it's not there. So I'm on the hunt for that. And I probably would have forgotten about it if I hadn't listed it. And you guys have seen this before, but I keep inventory of the paints that I do have. I love having this, especially when, like, I go to Jerry's Artorama. And now I'm starting one for the Liquitex heavy bodies that I bought, the acrylics, for when I go to Michael's or to there, to build up that stash. And then I also did my Jane Davenport acrylics. So this is just kind of what I've been doing. And then I'm starting to dabble in oil paints. So I put the two ones that I bought, and I've been making a list of some, is it Charvin paints that I want to place an order for. But these take forever to dry, but oh my goodness, these oil paints, the brilliancy of them is just amazing. I just don't have enough money for all this. My husband needs to get a second, third, fourth job to afford my paints. So I just thought I'd kind of hang out, show you guys what I'm doing as I'm filling these stuff. I have to go now and fill all my Holbein paints. So I thought I'd put my Daniel Smiths away and just kind of talk at you girls. Wish I was talking with you girls. Turn my music up a little bit. And this time too, you know, this thing got so messy that I took it out and I just put all my pans in, just free flowing. Oh, that was not a good idea. They need magnets on the bottom, and I don't feel like finding my magnets. So I am just going to put this back in, and I'm just going to kind of arrange them differently this time, I decided. Now this is the Snap It that I keep all my watercolors in. I keep my Daniel Smith, I keep my Holbein, and then I keep my extras brands that my cheaper brands down in the bottom. And this has worked great to hold my watercolor paints. So we will get these out of the way, and I will put this in and kind of talk with you guys what I've been messing with. And this, you know, usually I put all my colors, like the pinks and reds and whatnot, together, but I'm going to do it differently. And I'll tell you what made me decide to do that. I was playing around, and I was pulling out just the ones that I really liked in a piece that I did. Oh my goodness, this is might not be a good plan because they're all wet. And I just liked the certain colors together. And that's what made me decide to set them up differently in my pan. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work or not. And then another thing I'm doing differently is I'm going to keep all my Daniel Smiths in one, and I'm going to keep all my Holbein in another. And with my Holbein, I might put in some of these Van Goghs that I have in the Schmincas. But see, I just like those, like just like that right there together. And there, I have 2 of these tins. That's why I'm able to do this. And I just kind of want them all grouped differently this time, and I want space in between them so they don't get so messy together. So we're just going to kind of put these in. I guess I should be telling you, that's manganese blue hue. This is nickel titanate, that yellow. That is my favorite yellow. Cobalt violet, that's another one of my favorites. I'm going to do a video on my favorite colors. Well, I cannot seem to get this volume right. It's either too loud or you can't. We'll just do it light. This is phthalo green. Yeah, I'm making a mess. And I'm probably not in frame. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, and let's see. I really liked, like some of these I wasn't using. I totally didn't have my rhodonite genuine filled in a pan. It was nowhere to be found. And I love this color. So that was another reason for doing doing this different. I should probably have a journal page out to put this stuff on that I'm getting everywhere. Now let's see. Oh, and I love this wisteria, and I filled that one kind of full. I don't know why this is so satisfying to do this, but it is. Let's see, maybe that. Love my Daniel Smith quinacridone coral. Absolutely love that one. You know what surprised me when I was doing this? I thought I had more Daniel Smiths than anything, and I don't. I have more Holbein. And I love my Holbeins. They're real creamy. And I had bought a whole set of Holbeins. I didn't just pick out certain tubes. So I guess that's why I have more. Now this is Daniel Smith quinacridone lilac. Another love. That one's obviously a smaller pan. Fits in better. And then we have Daniel Smith quinacridone pink. Actually, I need to add this one to my to buy because I had a small tube of it and it got finished today. Yeah, so actually maybe I'll do that right now. So how do you guys keep track of your paints? Do you guys go through and clean them up and mess around with them, or do you just put them in a palette and let them be? Am I the only crazy one that does this? Okay, so that one Sharpie pen I was using went through on my paper, which I wasn't too happy about. So, you know what? Let me get these Holbeins out of here. That'll give me a little more room to work. So today I got 2 YouTube videos up, which I was thrilled about. I got a video up in my class on the art, taking artist dates. I'm really thrilled with this month's class and what's coming out of me for it. I've been going on artist dates all month, and that's what the subject of this month's journaling class is about. And if you're interested in it, I'll leave a link down below. I have this year-long journaling class going on, just kind of following me around journaling, and I'm trying to each month kind of do a subject. And this month is going on artist dates, and we have a great little Facebook group. Okay, so quinacridone. No, I'm not in the frame. Pink. is the one I need to pick up. Oh, I went to Jerry's Artorama. Oh, that's the first time I've been to one of those, and the first time I've been to an art store since I have gotten in to doing art. I used to walk into them and just like be lost and walk right back out. I didn't even have a clue where to start. And it was kind of really cool this time that my experience was so different. You know, I pretty much knew what everything was and what I wanted. And of course, there was so much more than I could afford. I ended up just walking out with a canvas board to paint on. See, now I don't think I've been using that color. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I've just been doing the extra paint down here. Okay, that song is going to have to get changed. Alright, so let's put, now that, see, I go around, I take a little towel and I try to clean them up. When I had them all in that one palette pan so close together and I spray them to juicify them every time, they just get such a mess and the pan gets to be such a mess. So I'm trying to make this where the colors are inviting to just dive in. Now I'm going to make this work tonight. Now this is Serpentine Genuine Green, and I like that. Zealot. And love, love, love my Daniel Smith Fuchsite Genuine. Put that little baby over here. Let's see, I need to be putting these where I can see the color. I about forgot about that. That one needs to get changed. I should have put my paint clothes on. So, at 4 o'clock in the morning, the light on my phone is blinking and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What has happened now? When you have 17 grandkids and 6 kids, you never know. And it was my daughter. And she was wanting to know if I wanted to come in earlier, but you know, until you look at the message, you're just like, what? I'm supposed to be going there May 12th to go see my grandbabies in Boise. Actually, no, she didn't say what it was, and I texted her back and asked if it was an emergency, and she didn't text me back, so I went back to sleep. I figured it wasn't. So then this morning she calls and said she wanted me to come in 11 days early. She wants me to come in May 1st because she misses her mom. I'm like, oh, Tori, you know, let me just drop everything. I mean, you know, you're 28 years old and, you know, of course, honey, I will just drop everything if you need your mother. Oh, she's a case. So she said that she called to see if she could change the ticket. And she didn't know if she could or not. So then later she calls me and she says, oh, Mom, actually the lady, she booked the ticket for May 1st instead. So you're coming May 1st. I said, honey, you can't just do these things to your mother. And she just figured I'd work it out. She says, Mother, I will call and change it if you want, but we would really like you then. So it looks like I am going to be working overtime to do videos and get my class videos done because I'll be going to Boise. Okay, let's see. Now we have, oh, and this Daniel Smith Mayan Red. This was one that I wasn't hardly using. Okay, see, I want to get that cleaned up a little bit. I'm hoping I'm all in frame. I don't know, I'm probably crazy liking my paints neat. Oh, see, look at that one, girls. Girls and boys. Delicious. For me, when I have them cleaned up and nice, I tend to use them more. I tend to use my paints more, and I use all of them more. Another reason I'm wanting to do this is because, you know, some of these colors I know so well, and then other ones I really don't. I don't know how they're working. I haven't gotten to know them a lot. And that is the plan with this. Trying to make it where I can see these babies. Let's see, I'm not sure where I want to put that one. I also have this Naples yellow that I've hardly used, and I really want to get to know that color a lot better and what it will do. We'll put, you know what, we'll put the Mayan red next to that one. This thing is nice because then you can clip them in and they stay. And then this one here is Viridian, and I haven't been using that one a lot. Well, I didn't think I was. It's kind of a heavier paint. I had it kind of cracked a little bit, so I filled it up and want to get it all ready to use. So we will put that one maybe over here. See, some of my half pans are a little bit smaller and they don't click in as good. Yeah, see, look at that one. And then I have Daniel Smith Duochrome Hibiscus. This one is it's got a sheen to it. It's really pretty. That and this Duochrome Cabo Blue are both that, and when I bought those I thought I'd use them a lot more than I have because I love shimmer to the page. So I want to go start using those more. And then this one here, let's clean this one up a little bit better. This one is Kingman Green. It's a genuine color. And then let's see what that one's looking like on the page. That one's close to this other one, but it's got a lot darker green. That's really pretty. Turquoise. It was so thrilling. You know, I always buy these online, and it was just thrilling to see them all, a whole wall of them at Jerry's Artorama. Oh, so much fun. Okay, let's see if we can't clip this one in and not get paint on me. Yeah, that's not working well. We'll do that baby over here. So I will let you know how this new system works. I kind of think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna be using them more. I mean, I do use them a lot, but okay. Now this one is Shadow Violet. Love that one. Let's put that baby over here. The second row, it's just kind of harder to see the names of them. I'm gonna have to make me a new card saying what is what. And then we have, actually maybe let me swatch that, show you that Shadow Violet, because it's kind of nice and big, and that's a real nice color to use as shadows. Got a little bit of a pink in it. Okie dokie. And Amazonite Genuine. See what that one looks like against those other two Genuines. That's a really pretty, pretty, pretty color. You know, those are all close, but they're different. I don't know how well that shows up in the camera. It's even focusing in. But that one's all nice and clean. We are going to put this, we'll move this over here a little bit and put this down at the end. I'm still looking for a vintage tin on my flea market runs and my antique mall runs. I want to. There's a few cute ones on eBay. I just don't want to pay that much money. I'm hoping to find one secondhand for a lot less. Okay, this is iridescent garnet. This has got the shimmer to it too. That's a lot like the fuchsite. Well, it's not wanting to let me get it very much of it. I want to try these out with my new Lindy Stamp Gang sprays that I got. They're kind of in this colorway. So yeah, I'm just hanging out tonight. I should be in bed. I have a big day of filming tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm really trying hard to post more videos on YouTube, just kind of sharing what all I've been doing, because man, I've sure been in the studio a lot. Okay, now let's see. I think I got all the filled ones. So the rest of the Daniel Smiths are ones that I need to buy. Oh no, not this one. This was Amethyst Genuine. These are acrylics. I was working on a journal page the other day, painting. Okay, so this is Amethyst Genuine. This one was pretty full already, and I like this, but see, I found when I get them out and clean them all up, I find that I haven't been using them like I should. Oh, see, look at that. I've got to use that one more. Yeah. My purple selection isn't the best. I've got to work on my budget, but I got to budget in some purples. My problem right now is I'm really wanting to get my oils, invest in oils. Anytime you go with a new medium, boy, just investing in everything for it, it could start adding up for sure. Big time. Especially oils. You've got to get all the mediums and the stuff to clean your brushes and the thinners, and yeah. Okay, and see, then we have like this naphthalene maroon. Oh my goodness, this color is absolutely amazing. Well, I guess I already have it swatched out. It just reacts so well with colors. It just spreads everywhere. I have to get a tube of that. That's probably the first one I'll get a tube of next. Because it's almost gone. The baby's almost gone. Yeah, I'm hoping I can read these better doing this. And this green gold. Oh, I absolutely love that. That's another one that'll be... That and the naphthalene maroon will be the first ones I buy. I love lapis lazuli. Both it... Actually, lapis lazuli and kaizenite genuine, these are both genuines, and the red fuchsite are all genuines, and I love these. I can hold off on them. These are going to go a ways. I'm not going to need the tubes as quick, but they're on the list, but not the immediate list. Actually, these were the last ones I bought. As I get purple in it, so I'm okay on it. So we'll put those down here, these fuchsite colors, where I can read them real good. See, my thinking is I'll be able to read on the sides if I can't read from the front. Especially when I'm doing things and I want to share with you guys what I'm using. Now this is another one, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Genuine, that I really like, that I only bought the half pan for. And it is one that I'll probably be getting soon. The thing is, I've got several, I have several aquas already, so I can hold off on that. That is so different. So pretty. Okay, so that is this put together. I'm thrilled with this. I am absolutely thrilled with this. So glad I took the time to do it tonight. So that is going to be this pan. I'm going to let these all dry. Now before I start filling the Holbeins, I just want to show you guys a few things I've been playing around with. This was this I did. I'm thinking about using this possibly as a journal cover. I love the feel of this acrylic. I did this last night and I love this colorway and this acrylic here. Once it completely dries, I may cut it up and use it for pieces. I just, that makes me happy. And then I've been gessoing some of these papers too, old ledger papers in black gesso. I have a whole pile of them to get through. I found these ledgers actually in Boise where I'm going back. Let me get them here. I found them in a garage sale and I think I got them for $2. The reason I got them was because I used to do my dad's payroll for several of his different companies when I was like 15, 16 years old. And these were the kind of ledgers that we had. And oh, I couldn't resist these. And I'm like, you know what? These are really heavy to add to my luggage weight, but I had to have them. And I got that one and I gessoed the front of that. And I have this one. So I got these last summer. So yeah, so that's something I've been working on. And I've been working a lot in my, well, not a lot, but I loved this thing I did the other night. I was trying out a brush that I had. You know, you just need to take a day and just play with your brushes. It was, let's see, I think I wrote it here. Did I? Yes. It is a Master's Touch Dagger Striper, or yeah, Striper, 3/8 inch. And wow, what it can do to make your petals was just amazing. I didn't like that page, so I covered it up. And then here again, in this book, I was doing a list of the colors I've just recently bought in the heavy body acrylics in my oils. Those still aren't dry, that's funny. So yeah, I was doing that. So yeah, those are some of the things I've been playing around with. Doing a little Bible journaling, a little journaling. Okay, now we're going to work on this Holbein. We have a new tin. I need to get the innards for it, but let's just start filling those up. Now, if you guys haven't used Holbeins, whoops, before, you need to try these out. I better make sure I'm in frame.